Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we finally reunited all three major factions of the Ni no Kuni universe. Hamlin, Alma Moon, and Ding Dong Dell. And we finally made the Clarion, which is gonna allow us to finally face off with Shadar. So we're really close to finally taking on the Dark Djinn. But, as promised, today's episode is going to be a side quest only episode, and it's actually going to be the finale for the main story side quest. So we're almost done with the main story ones, and we won't have any more until the post-game, as long as we finish them all today, and that is the plan. We have 20 missions, but 3 of them are bounty missions, and those are all in a montage that will only last like 30 seconds. So, we technically only have 17, and I'm counting Horus's one, honestly, but... So technically 17, but honestly it's more like 16 due to that being the case. But with that, we also picked up a new familiar due to the fact that Darwin has a mission for us, and these are the 3 we needed for him. So we have this guy here, we also got this Trumpy Pumper, I believe this is called a Flash Fry, and this is called a Wispula. But this Wispula we might end up actually using once we actually get Marcuson, because we're eventually going to get him, but it's after the story with Shadar. So we'll eventually get to finally use Marcuson, but this is actually going to be Swain's final familiar. That's going to be what Ivern ends up swapping out for, but he's going to end up going to Marcuson instead for one of his familiars. So we will always have Ivern, and he's going to be a mascot forever. He's my favorite familiar out of the entire cast, but it's just, I want to make sure that they're going to be at the strongest they can possibly be, and Ivern's going to be the strongest he can possibly be if he was on Marcuson, since Marcuson's the familiar keeper for his specific type of familiar. So, with that, other than that, we're actually going to start on our stuff now. So, first one's first is actually Horus, since we're in the area, so let's do this. Hey Horus, long time no see. Let's see here. It's you, Ollie. You must have had a lot of time on your hands to climb all the way up here. Well, we had a dragon to take us here. It must have been tough for you, though, huh? Hardly. One of the great things about being a ghost is that I can pretty much go pretty much anywhere. Anyway, take a look at the words on this board here. They're written in funny letters, aren't they? Those are from the Sagely Stone Age. This town is so remote that there are still traces of those times here.
Blimey, I can't make head nor tail of that wonky writing. I suppose they do look a bit like Nazakanin, now that I think about it.
Maybe you're not as stupid as you look, Pipsqueak. They're actually based on Nazakanin runes. And speaking of Nazakan, it's been a while since I gave you something to decipher. If you look through your chapter called Regions of the World, in the Wizard's Companion, you'll find bits of Nazakanin here and there. There's a certain character that only appears in one location. My question is, where is it? Don't worry, this one isn't as hard as it sounds. Well, not quite. When you work it out, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you where it is. So what it means is there's only one specific symbol that only appears once in your book. So, when it comes to the region of the worlds. So, this is mostly what it means, is this 1 through 0 Nazakanin runes. So, if we were to actually go over to the regions of the world section, and then slide over to the Summerlands portion, you can actually see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, if you were to go to every single one, there's not a 6 number, and this is the only one that there is. So it's actually pointing out to Old Smoky here. So Jabal al-Dukhan is actually our answer, aka Old Smoky. So that's actually all we have to do to type in Horus. So let's do this. Have you worked it out yet, Ollie? Let me give you the question again. If you look through the chapters called Regions of the World in your Wizard's Companion, you'll find bits of Nazakanin here and there. There's a certain character that only appears in one location. The question is, where is it? And that is Jabal. So we have to type it in. But actually, it's not even case sensitive, because I actually wanted to test that. And apparently, you don't actually have to make sure it's case sensitive, which is really good. So if we were to just type this all in big capital letters, and then it was Duckon, right? I'm making sure, because I wrote it down. Okay, yeah, Duckon. Okay, and then H-A-N, there we go. And we're done with that. You got it, Ollie. Each area marked on the map, corresponds to a number written in Nazakan. And the only character that appears once is 6 next to Jabal al-Dukan. Looks like you're really getting to know your way around the Wizard's Companion. I think that deserves an reward. And there we go, we got one of the best spells in the game, Veil, which actually lets you walk by other familiars in the overworld. It's actually really good for places like Old Smoky where you get attacked constantly, and this is a really good spell, and funnily, you actually end up solving a riddle for Old Smoky, and Old Smoky happens to be one of those areas that there's a bunch of aggressive familiars, no matter what your level, they'll chase you down no matter what. So it's actually pretty funny that you get Veil for that specific puzzle. But let's see here. Stay safe by concealing yourself from enemies. The spell creates a thick fog that conceals the caster's presence from those nearby. There will be times when you have no choice but to hide from your enemies, and at such times the spell will prove indispensable. Just bear in mind that your veil will not hide your blushes. I don't even know what that says. I think that says blushes. Should you be so foolish as to actually bump into an enemy. Oh, okay. It just means your body. Okay, I understand. Gee, thanks, Horace. I'm sure it'll come in real handy. Oh, can I ask you something? Do you know anything about a little island that has a monument with Nazakan writing on it?
If in the sea to the west of the fairy ground it is. Do you know the one we mean?
West of the fairy grounds? Oh, I think there was a big battle there during the Wizard Wars. But I'm sure there used to be a much bigger island there. Where can this new one have sprung from?
Well, Mom always told us fairies she made all the islands by there. Maybe she wasn't talking about out of her hat after all.
Really? So the fairy's mom can do creation magic? Interesting.
You really reckon she wasn't fibbing, huh? There's more to my old mom than me see I. Hold on a minute. How do you know all this?
That's a good question. I don't remember. You sure do know an awful lot, Horace. I'll bet there isn't a single thing you don't know about the Wizard's Companion.
Just what's your story, man? How come you know all the dim about the distant past?
I told you, Pipsqueak, I'm the Sage of Ages.
That's not the flipping answer.
But it's all I can remember. I'm Horace the Sage of Ages. Beyond that, your guess is as good as mine. You really can't remember. I was certain that traveling the world would help me bring back my memory, but now I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like it's all coming back to me, but then it goes again. I'm right back to where I started. Bah, who cares? What matters is that I can go wherever I like and see whatever I please. Why fret about a little thing like losing my memory? I guess so. I mean, as long as you're sure you're happy. Honestly, true, honestly. If I had amnesia, but I was happy, I think I would probably be fine with it. But it would be pretty bad in another way if you forgot everything. Because then you don't remember your friends or family. But, either way, I think, as long as I'm happy, I wouldn't mind where I was or what I was, honestly. I think in the end of the day. But let's see here. I'll be fine. If I do remember something, you'll be the first to know. I'll be waiting back where we first met. Bye for now. Bye for now, Horace. Okay, we'll see you in Ding Dong Dell, but that's after all the stuff in Nevermore, so we won't be seeing him for a long, long time from now. So, let's see here. I guess first missions first is this little girl. I can't forget that dream. What's the matter? It was yesterday. I had a strange dream. What kind of dream was it? It was like no dream I ever had. There was a girl who looked just like me. She had my face, but she lived in another world. In my dream, the girl was planting flowers I have never seen before. Beautiful pot flowers. Gee, that does sound like a strange dream. It was, and I felt something too. Though I do not know how, that girl and we were joined. It is hard to explain.
I reckon the girl she saw in her dream was from your world, Ollie boy. They're the soulmates, most likely.
What did you say? Does this boy really come from the same place as the girl in my dream? From another world? That's right. I come from another world, completely different from yours. Is it true? It's incredible. can I ask you something? In case you ever meet that girl I saw? Sure, I guess. What I want is a flower. I would like very much to have one of the flowers that the girl in my dream grew. If you meet her, please go ask her for such a flower. Out of this world, a young girl from Perdita wants a flower like those what she saw in a dream. A dream about her soulmate in Motorville. Agree to help the girl. Yes, sirree. Let's grab that for now. Out of this world, so we have to go all the way to Motorville for this one. We'll do that shortly, though. Thank you. The flowers I saw, they were pink. In a pot. I have never seen flowers like them before.
Sounds to me like it's a time to dust off the certain spill and head back to over the old world, Ollie boy.
I guess we'd better go find a girl who looks just like her. Yep, we definitely should do that. But we got a little bit until we do that, so let's check out everyone else here. Hello, sir.
My poor back aches.
Excuse me, sir. Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. It's just that I'm old. I have more aches and pains with each passing day. It aches so. Would you be so kind to help me, young man? You see, I cannot apply this.
Is something the matter, sir?
It seems I have no more of those special compresses than I used to ease the pain.
And there's nothing else you can use?
I am afraid not. I bought a number of compresses from a peddler some time ago, but like youth, they did not last. They were a special kind of cold compress, handmade by a tomte who resides in Yule. Whenever I placed one on my back, its icy embrace would swiftly soothe my pain. Without one, I fear I will know no relief. Can I ask you a favor of you? Will you travel to Yule for me and collect a cold compress from the tomte there?
Beating a bad back. An old man in Perdita is suffering from a terrible backache. Agree to help the old man. That's a bunch of stamps, by the way. Both this mission and the little girl's mission has quite a bit, so that's 7 stamps for both of them. So literally, you get a full card just for finishing both these missions, which is pretty good. And a third one would give you a second one, honestly. That's not bad.
I'm grateful to you, but remember that Yule is far from here. Take care. You must not endanger yourself on my account.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure we'll be okay. You just wait here. Yeah, we'll be fine. We're definitely ready for anything in Yule now. No missions up there, so we need to head back. Let's see here. Where do we need to go? This way. Okay, so we have a mission over here, and I believe it is our friendly merchants again. Hello again. Listen, dear, don't you think it's time to go? We'll get no business done here in an out-of-the-way place like this.
That doesn't sound like you, darling. We've always managed to make a decent living, no matter where we've gone.
It's nice to see you both again. Is everything okay?
It's you. Well, the thing is, my darling wife has suddenly decided that we don't stand a chance of selling anything here.
I don't know. I just don't think I can carry on like this. Going from one place to the next, only ever scraping by. I mean, even if we did get our dreams shop off the ground, how long would we last? A year? A month? What if the customers stopped, coming? You know this looks a lot like...
You've got it, Ollie boy. Her confidence is in short supply. So are we going to do something about it or what?
A downhearted wife. One of the traveling merchants is suffering a crisis of confidence. In Perdita, as ever, her husband is at a loss. Restore confidence and ease their anxieties. A downhearted wife. Okay, we can easily grab that, and we have the confidence for it. I think we got this specific confidence in Perdita, actually. I don't remember exactly, though, but I think we did. They've traveled so far and worked so hard. We can't just let them throw it all away.
How many times have we helped this pair out now? Anyway, you know the drill, Ollie boy. She needs a confidence boost, ain't it?
Yeah, she does. So let's give it on to her.
It's time to cast give heart and treat the poor girl to a much-needed confidence boost.
Yep, sirree. Okay, so 1 give heart. Give her this small piece of confidence that she needs. And bing, bang, boom, we are all done. And also, I just noticed what the confidence tail looks like. It's supposed, or what the confidence looks like. It actually looks like a lion's tail, which is actually kind of funny. I think it's, wasn't it the, what do you call it? The lion from The Wizard of Oz needed confidence, basically. So he needed a heart, or something, or not a heart. He needed, no, what was it, actually? I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was confidence that he needed, because he was cowardly. But yeah, I think that was it, honestly. But let's see here. Oh, I feel all warm and tingling inside. All my worries seem to have just melted away. Come on, my darling husband. We've got places to be and, most importantly, things to sell.
Well, we'll be able to open our dream shop in no time.
Good luck with everything.
I almost forgot.
Oh, wait, which one's talking? I think it's him, honestly.
Here's something for your trouble. Thank you for always being there for us.
Okay, and we got an achievement, Humanitarian of the Year. I think that's 60, regular missions, I think. That's pretty good. You earned the following reward, a tonic, and 1,000 guilders. Okay, I'll take it. 5 stamps, not bad. I wish it was the 7 that all the other missions give us. But 5 stamps ain't that bad. Okay, perfect. We got a couple more missions for Perdita, but other than that, we're pretty much almost done with the Perdita ones.
Oh, it's you. It seems our paths have crossed once again. Of course, I predicted you would always be here before long.
Gee, it's Derwin.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh no, that's Drippy.
Oh, it's you again. How come you're always waiting for us wherever we go?
Because I want you to assist me with my critically important research, of course.
So I guess that means you want us to find some of the creatures for you.
I applaud you for your persistency. Now will you assist with the science and cooperate with me?
More creatures. Derwin has moved on to Perdita and search for more creature data. Agree to help Derwin with his research. That is 7 stamps. Not bad. I'll take it. Easy.
Science thanks you.
What kind of creatures is he going to send us off running after this time then?
Lately I have been conducting highly stimulating research into the process of metamorphosis, but there are some creatures whose advanced forms I have yet to observe. There are 3 specimens I would like very much for you to bring me. The first specimen of interest is a Wispula, the metamorphic successor of a ghostly creature known to haunt the Tombstone Trail. I would also like to see at first hand a flash fry, a species produced through the metamorphosis of a creature notable for carrying a pair of red-hot stones. Finally, I wish to examine a curious musical creature known as, a Trumpy? I am sure you know the species in question, and no, I shall not repeat myself.
Gee, this does sound like it's going to be, this doesn't sound like it's going to be easy.
Little is known about these creatures, even amongst the familiar-logical fraternity. As such, you're on your own. Still, with the combination of dedication and animal cunning, it is statistically likely that you will find them eventually. Oh, and it goes without saying that it will not suffice to simply stash these specimens in your familiar retreat. No, you must bring all 3 of these creatures to me together.
Okay, and if you're wondering which one's specific, you got your Flash Fry, your Trumpy Pumper, and your Wispula. And just like so, we are all done with them.
Yeah, these are correct. It would seem that you have successfully brought me the specimens I requested. Moreover, you did so in marginally less time than I predicted. Based on my estimation of the subject's rarity and your intelligence, clearly another factor is at work. But I shall look into that later. For now, I must immerse myself in my studies. That will be all.
Gee, Derwin, sure does love science, huh?
Yeah, a bit too flipping much, if you ask me. Lad needs to find himself a girlfriend.
Oh, you are scarcely aware of the scale of the contribution you have made to my research. I stand on the brink of a truly monumentous discovery. Soon the deepest mysteries of the creature kind will be revealed to me, and science shall be the beneficiary.
Well, I hope science is more grateful than you are.
True, honestly.
What was that? No matter, in return for your continued assistance, I shall reward you. Here.
2 Jumbo Moon Drops. I wish you gave me Star Drops, because all of those familiars required them, but... Okay, well, 2 Moon Drops, 2 Planet Drops, and 5,000 Guilders. I'll take it, and 7 stamps. Always like me some stamps. And we're done for Derwin for now until the end of the game. So thankfully we don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay, so the next one's for this guy here. Or the alpaca, I think it is. Say, Mr. Drippy, what are these animals called?
Down there is the noble alpaca, boy. Majestic, ain't it? Always had them in Perdita they have.
Oracle. It seems like he's trying to tell me something.
You're not wrong, the hairy fellow's got something to say, and no mistake. It's time to spot out magic, I reckon.
Definitely so. So let's give him a little bit of nature's tongue, and let's see what this alpaca actually wants to tell us.
Hello. I want you to do something for me. I am simply starving. Can't you hear my tummy grumbling? Might you have a tasty morsel for a hungry alpaca?
Oh, so you want food, huh? Oh, sorry, Mr. Alpaca, but what do you eat?
My kind are fed hay, morning, noon, and night, but I have grown tired of it, and its frankly one-dimensional taste and uninviting texture. Is the merest hint of luxury too much to ask? A little gourmet treat, perhaps?
A gourmet treat? Huh.
Precisely. Would it be so wrong for a humble alpaca to sample the delights of a juicy babana from Alma Moon? How the heck has he heard about babanas from... Well, never flipping know.
True.
There was a merchant who once came here. Amongst his wares were fresh bananas. Ever since I first set my eyes upon them, they have captivated me, and I simply must try one. Might you be willing to provide me with one? Bring me a babana, and I'm sure I can find something simply desirable to offer you in exchange.
The hungry alpaca. An alpaca in Perdita longs to taste something more refined than its customary diet of hay, and more hay. Agree to help the food-obsessed alpaca. And we get 6 stamps for this one. Okay, I guess we can take it. We're gonna finish it anyways, but still. Okay, sure, you just wait here.
Thank you. My tummy is rumbling with anticipation.
Okay, we already have it for you, so here you go.
Gosh, it's a babana. I'm going to enjoy this. Nom nom, this is delicious. It's so sweet and soft and fruity. It makes a change from hay, I can tell you. Look at him gobble it down. In babana heaven he is.
Huh. Oh yeah, wait, that's Oliver. I thought he was talking. Oh yeah, he sure does seem to be enjoying it.
Nom nom. Oh, that was delicious. But having experienced such a gastronomic marvel, it is clear to me just what I've been missing. I must taste further delights. Still hungry is it? Greedy great hairy lump. Let me see. What do I want to eat next? Oh, I know. A glow shrimp. Hold on, Furface. How did a alpaca in the middle of flipping mountains come to hear a rare exotic type of seafood I need?
True. How did you know that?
The merchants who come to Perdita often speak of strange and wonderful foods. They don't think I can understand, but I am listening. This Hyrie Blinto's got an answer for everything, doesn't he?
Well, I guess we could bring you a glow shrimp.
Excellent. I shall wait here for your said exquisite morsel.
Okay, so where you get the babana, you get that from Alma Moon, from the Houtiques. So this is how you get all these items. So each Houtique is going to have an item for you. So the first one, the babana, is going to be in Alma Moon. The second one is going to be the glow shrimp, which is in Castaway Cove. The third one is the black truffle, which is in Hamlin. And then the fourth one, which is a snow radish, is going to be in Yule. So that's all we need. So let's give him the glow shrimp that he needs.
I say it's a glow shrimp. How delightful. I can't wait to taste it. Nom nom, this is exquisite. I have never tasted anything quite like this. It's tender, succulent, and leaves a delightful tang on the tongue. So this is why people make such a fuss about seafood. Listen to the way this hairball is carrying on. He's quite the culinary connoisseur, ain't he?
He sure seems to know a lot about food.
Nom nom, that was a real treat. Now on to the next course. The next course? This ain't some fancy flipping restaurant, you cheeky so-and-so.
True. Are you sure eating all this unusual food won't give you a stomachache?
I thank you for your concern, but I shall be fine. Now on to the next course. I would like to sample a black truffle from Hamlin. You what? Do you know how much those flipping things cost?
True.
Cost? I find the subject distasteful. Flavor is all that matters to me. But if you think money is more important than a hungry alpaca's humble dream...
Well, I guess we can bring you a black truffle. Yeah, we can, which we have that from Hamlin.
Then smell musk, nuts, dung. It must be a black truffle. Oh, am I going to enjoy this, I assure you. Nom nom, extra dairy. Flipping heck, I never thought I'd live to see a day. An alpaca gorging himself on a black truffle. There can be no mistake. The black truffle is indeed the king of foods. It is richly fragrant and boasts a flavor of incomparable depth. A taste for the true connoisseur.
Jeepers. He sure does know his food, and some real fancy words, too.
But the texture was nothing special. That being the case, the next delicacy I should look for you to try is the legendarily crunchy snow radish of Yule. Got the bit between his teeth now, hasn't he? How long's this greedy fallbag going to keep eating?
He still seems pretty hungry.
I can't wait for the next course. My tummy's rumbling in anticipation.
Okay, let's give you your final one.
Oh, you brought me a snow radish. Then without further ado, I'm going to tuck in. Nom. The crispy, crunchy texture is just so Moorish, and snow radishes are good for you too. Its delightful itchiness sends a tingle down my spine.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And I do declare that I have eaten enough. My belly is fit to burst. Thank you for indulging my whims and taking this humble alpaca on a whirlwind of culinary tour of the world. Before you delivered those delicate morsels, I had tasted only hay and a shoe. Out of curiosity, rest assured I shan't forget the flavors you have so kindly introduced to me. No, I promised that I would reward you, and so I shall. Here you go.
And we got a leech gem, which allows you to leech off HP from an enemy, which is really good. And 2,500 guilders. Okay, I'll take it. Although I think that should have been a 7-stamp mission. But I'll take 6 stamps, unless you give me a bonus one. Nope, he only gave me 6. Well, yeah, you are a greedy little alpaca, aren't you? You couldn't give me 1 extra stamp, buddy? Okay, let's see here.
Oh, there's more. I have a fine formula for you to use in your alchemical experiments. Use it to make something tasty, and feel free to drop by and share with me any time. He's got some blinking cheek. Does he think of nothing but his stomach or what?
New formulas. Okay, what did you give me, buddy? Let's see here. Ooh, he gave us the ones for all the super versions of the, things you can feed your familiars. Okay, that's actually really nice, because then I can use these to kind of figure out what I need to grab. Okay, so good to know about these. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Alpaca. You were actually worth it in the end. Okay, so where's our next person? It looks like this kid here. Hello.
It's no good. I will never be an alpaca herder.
Gee, what's the matter? You sure do look sad about something.
I don't care anymore. Why should I spend my days chasing after stupid alpacas? I could become the greatest alpaca herder in Perdita, but so what? It does not matter to anyone.
Well, gee, I think it does matter. I mean, you'd be doing an important job, and everybody would respect you.
Listen to him, sunshine. There's wide words there. I taught you well, Lolly boy.
Being the best alpaca herder in Perdita would be swell, wouldn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. I no longer know. I no longer spend my days dreaming about herding my alpacas through the fields at sunset.
Well, you know what this is a case of, don't you, Ollie boy? Poor lad's lost his ambition, ain't it? Broken-hearted he is.
I'm packing it in. That's actually a funny pun, I like that. A young boy is about to give up on his dream of becoming the greatest alpaca herder in Perdita. Restore the alpaca herder's lost ambition. Okay, for 5 stamps. Okay, easy. We already have that. We got that in Perdita, I believe, for the ambition that we specifically have. So that's always good. We can't just leave him like this. We have to help him get his ambition back.
Nice one, Ollie boy. Let's see if there's a chunk of ambition going begging somewhere round by here.
Okay, we actually have that, so let's give it on to him.
All sent, Ollie boy. Wave your wand to cast Give Heart and send some ambition to our mate's way.
Okay, a little bit of ambition to him, and we are done with alpacing it in. And just like so, here you go, bud. And there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We still got a couple missions to do.
I feel very different. What did I worry about? I forget. No matter, my precious alpacas must be led out to the pasture. I have no time to waste.
Now there's one alpaca-loving lad. Looks like he's back to his old self.
He sure does. Hopefully now he'll make his dream come true.
Thank you for listening to me. Talking with you really helped. Please, take this. Thank you.
2 Albigons and 1,500 guilders. Thank you. And 5 more stamps for our merit cards. Thank you. Drippy stuck on the stairs over there. So he was yelling at us basically from over there for the mama, or for the alpaca and the alpaca herder. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we're all done with the ones in here, but we can go and use Gateway real quick, since we do gotta go over to Motorville. And by the way, is it just me, or is, is Perdita really quiet? There's like no music in Perdita for some reason. And I don't understand why, because it's like really quiet there. Like, unnecessarily quiet. And I understand it's supposed to be like a sacred realm or whatever, and that's the reason why it's quiet, but it's a little weird to not hear any music, for just gonna be honest. It's just ambience. Okay, so the little girl we need to talk to is apparently over here. Hello, what's going on with you? Hey Mr. Drippy, this girl is...
That she is, my lad. Here and that little missy over by Perdita could be twins, man. Soulmates they are. Or I'm a donkey's uncle. Or a donkey's dad.
Huh? What do you want? I have something to ask you. The flowers you grow, do you have any pink ones?
Sure, I have pink tulips. They're pretty, they're real pretty.
You do? Do you think you might let me have some?
I would, but they all dried up.
Huh, dried up?
Yep, look.
Boy, they are kinda shriveled, huh? Mr. Drippy, is there anything we can do?
What are you asking me for? You're the flipping wizard, ain't you? How am I supposed to know if you haven't got a spell that restores flowers to the flummy flipping glory?
True, we've had that since the beginning of the game. How did he forget? Of course, I can use magic to bring them back. True, true, true. So let's do this. Do I have to look directly at them, or how do I do this? Because it pops it up for like half a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me see if I just have to click it. Okay, yeah, you do. Okay, so let's see here. We need to use Rejuvenate, I believe. So let's try Rejuvenate on these flowers, and there we go.
Look at that. They're blooming. That's beautiful, nice one, Ollie boy.
And now let's ask the little girl for her flowers. Nito, the flowers came right back to life.
Wow, you're amazing. That was just like magic.
Like magic, she says. The cheek of it. That was magical love, the real deal.
Huh? Did you hear something? I thought I heard somebody yelling.
No way, man. She can hear me. How do love? Nice weather we've been having, ain't it?
Mr. Drippy, not now.
Hey, did you just hear a voice down near the ground there?
No, guess it must have been the wind. Anyway, about those flowers, could I maybe have some?
Sure, but you have to promise to show me another magic trick sometime.
Trick. There's no tricks, man. They're spells, you cheeky little.
You've obtained a hometown flower. Okay, so now we just use Gateway to go back to Perdita. And just give that little girl that wants that little flower, the little flower that she wants. And we'll be pretty much done with the Perdita stuff. And then we have to do a couple cuts, since there's a bunch of places we still need to go, like Castaway Cove, Yule. We also have to go to Ding Dong Dell, and even Alma Moon. So we got quite a bit to do. So let's see here. Let's do hers real quick.
Oh, it's so beautiful. This is just like flowers in my dreams.
It's funny. I don't remember there being flowers like that in Motorville. I guess I never really looked.
There's something very calming about flowers. Do you not think? Thank you for bringing me the flower. Please accept this.
2 carnation cakes, 4 wildflower sundaes. That's kind of funny. Both of them are flower items. 2,500 guilders, and a couple stamps. And, oh no, it was only 6 for this one. Oh, okay. I thought it was 7. I guess I misread it. I guess I saw 7 on this one and kind of guessed that the other one was 7. Okay, so, due to the fact that we still have areas to go to, one is in Yule, and a bunch of them in other areas. So I'll be right back, and we're going to actually take a cut here, because I have to, one, go to the hidden cave in Yule, and then we also have to grab all the pieces of heart that I can grab real quick. So, BRB, boys and girls. Okay, now that we're back in Yule, we can go and complete our 2 missions that are in this area. So one of them was one that we couldn't do in the previous side quest only episode, which was this one little girl over in here that had a Jabbergumpy, and you needed to level them from level 30 to level 40, and there was no way for us to actually do it in that episode, so I just waited till this one. So let's go do that real quick. So Spirit Medium for this little girl over here, and now we can finally give her Jabbergumpy back now that it's level 40. So let's do this.
Well then, what do you reckon? How he looks proper hard now, doesn't he?
My darling Jabbergumpy, I don't believe it. Those muscles, I don't think you'll have any problems surviving without me now. Can I ask you one more favor?
Sure, what is it?
Would you mind letting my Jabbergumpy accompany you on your journey? He does seem really fond of you, and I'd be happier knowing he wasn't on his own.
Sure, we'll take him with us.
Thank you. Here's a little something for your trouble. Please be nice to my Jabberguppy.
A snowblower gem and 1,500 guilders. And just like that, we get a free familiar on top of that, which is pretty cool. So moving on, a young girl is worried about her little pet Jabberguppy, how he's coping, and since she has become a ghost. Okay. And just like so, another merit card stamp. Okay, perfect.
I suppose I'd better give you this as well. I don't think my Jabberguppy can metamorphosis anymore, but maybe this will help you with one of your other familiars to grow stronger.
And I believe this is the final jumbo one that we couldn't make, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Is it indeed what I think it was? I don't see it anywhere. Where is it at? There it is. Okay, so yeah, it's for a planet gem. So we got all of the jumbo versions now, which is pretty good. And now we just need to head back to Yule. And finally go and do our final mission for Yule for the time being. So, into Yule we go, and I don't know why, but I keep seeing, like, giant, like, things on screen sometimes. And I'm pretty sure you guys saw that too, because if I saw it, there's no way you guys didn't. I need to, like, look at that, because this is the second time this episode I've seen that, and, like, multiple times throughout the series, whenever I teleport somewhere, something weird on the screen. Like, I think I see, like, a giant sea monster or something. I'm pretty sure it's, like, Drippy's head or something, and I don't know exactly what it is. So after this, when I'm editing this, I'm actually gonna try and see what that is. Because honestly, that thing is weird, whatever it is. So, oh wait, I don't even need this yet. But let's see here. So we got this, which one is it? Is it this guy? Yeah, it is this guy. Hello.
You are being bothersome. I must work. I have no time to worry about you. And also...
what's having happened to you, husband? Why are you behaving so coldly?
Is something the matter, ma'am?
Our beautiful boy child is having a fever, so I'm thinking to go to the doctor. But my husband is saying that there's no fever at all, and to not be bothering people.
Yeah, wife. I am doubting that this little boy will be caring much for your vexations. Go to home and with you now.
How is this ever having been the man who once cared for his family so?
You are tiring me.
Mr. Drippy, when somebody changes all of a sudden, that can only mean one thing, right?
That's right, Daddy boy. Broken-heartedness. There ain't a single drop of love in this heart. Not one.
Cold as ice, a Yule man suddenly finds himself unable to care for his family, even though his child is ill. Restore his love so he can be a good father once more. For 5 stamps. Okay, we can easily do it. Family is the most important thing there is, Mr. Drippy. We have to help them.
Ain't it though? Let's give him back the love he's lost, shall we? Come on, let's go and find some.
Okay, and just like so, we have a little bit of love from Perdita, but there's also some love right next to us, which I almost accidentally grabbed, but due to the fact that we already had some, we couldn't do anything with it, so let's give the little bit of love that we have, and we should be able to fix him up proper and nice. And hopefully he starts acting normal again, right after this. Yep, he looks different.
What am I?
Husband, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I am, not knowing what happened to me. Forgive me, wife. Wait, we must be taking our beautiful boy child towards the doctor with haste.
Looks like he's cured, huh? Thank goodness for that.
That is. We couldn't let a family in need pass us by now, could we?
Oh no, that's her.
Thank you extremely. This is being only a trifle, but may it show you some of my things.
3 handfuls of snowdrop bonbons and 1,500 guilders. That is actually really good, because I use all my, 6 stamps instead of 5. Thank you. But yeah, as I was saying, I've been using all my attack ones on my little buddy Felix here, and as you can see, it gives you quite a bit. I'll showcase it now just to show you how much you get. It's actually really good. And just like that, we got a +1 attack, and since it's Oliver, he actually got more than that. Yep, 264 attack now, which is strong. Honestly, I really like that. Okay, so it looks like we have one more mission for Yule. I thought that was the only one, but apparently, let's see here, what else do we need for Yule? Looking at my little notepad. Doesn't say. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, actually, we should probably talk to him then.
You are wishing to speak with me, boy.
Yes, sir. I have something to ask you. Could we have one of your cold compresses? I completely forgot about this mission.
Oh, cold compress. You are knowing very well about me, yes. Whereupon your person is hurting, please.
No, it's not for me. It's for somebody in Perdita. His back is really hurting.
Oh, I am knowing him well. We are communicating through the peddler, yes?
Yeah, so will you let us have a compress?
Yeah, of course, yes. But it is taking a little time to be making them.
That's no problem, sir. We'll just wait right here.
Perhaps you will be listening to my request in return, yes?
Sure, what is it?
Manglerfishes have been causing much trouble around the region of Yule, yes? Can you please, be defeating 5 of them for me, please? Very much.
5? Yeah, sure we can.
They are fearing fire, yes? To defeat them with the blazing blade the peddler is selling will make them not come back soon.
Okay, so basically you just fight manglerfishes 5 times with the blazing blade. So I'll be right back since we have to do that real quick. So BRB, boys and girls. Okay, now that we're done with that mission, I just want to show you which specific familiar you have to go and find in Yule. So it's this thing called a manglerfish. So all you need to do is you just go around Yule, and you just, in the overworld part, and you just find one of these guys. And then all you do is you specifically have to use the little blazing blade here, which, specifically for that mission, you have to use this thing. You can't use fireballs or any other fire spells to knock them out. It specifically has to be the blazing blade, and you can just take out 5 of them. You can sometimes get 2 in one fight, which is pretty good, but yeah, that saves you some time if you can find extras. So let's see if we can finally finish this mission off now. We did it, sir.
Oh, you are having defeated them, yes? And my cold compress is being finished. Here to you, lad. And please be greeting my friend Perdita. Thank you.
You have obtained a cold compress, and just like so, we can go back to Perdita and finish up that final mission there, since we have every other mission there done. So, technically we're done with all the missions for Perdita in a way, but we're going to be finishing every single mission we have, so we still got quite a bit, but we're almost done though. We're pretty much like 75%, but the rest of them are like Pizza Heart missions, which are really easy. But let's do this.
Oh, you have returned. Well, you truly traveled to Yule and back. Without your help, I would have lost and had to suffer until a puddler next arrived.
The Tomte in Yule sends his regards, sir.
Does he now? That is good to hear. But I must not forget. I have to reward you for you, please take it.
A tonic and 2,500 guilders, thank you, and 7 little stamps for us, maybe a bonus one if he wants to give us one. Nope, 7 is still fine, honestly. Okay, so since we do have to go to Ding Dong Dell real quick, I'm gonna have to do a small cut here, so BRB. Okay, now that we're back in Ding Dong Dell, we actually have the final missions for these merchants here, because they have a mission for each and every piece of heart in the game, and we are finally giving them the last 2 that we have, so let's do this. So these are going to be back-to-back, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, I do not know what's happening, but I don't think we can be together anymore.
Darling, you can't be serious. Our dreams were about to come true. But why would you throw it all away?
Has something happened?
Oh, it's you. For some reason, my husband has started acting as if he wants to get rid of me.
I'm sorry, I really am. I don't hate you. It's not that it's just... we just can't be together anymore. It's not you, it's me.
Jeepers, but they make such a swell couple. Why would he...
Use your eyes, Ollie boy. It's obvious, ain't it?
Oh, of course. He's heartbroken, huh?
Too right he is. He's had the love stolen from his heart, ain't he? Proper tragic it is. You'll love him, won't you?
A cold-hearted hubby. Since returning to Ding Dong Dell, one of the traveling merchants no longer feels any love for his poor wife. Restore his love and save his marriage. Yes, sirree. So we're going to finally be finishing off with these 2. And I think they end up becoming merchants as well, for Ding Dong Dell, I think. I think you can buy new items from them, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But I think I remember them being something like that. Sure I will, Mr. Drippy. Let's go find some love. And we got our love from Yule specifically, which is kind of funny. But let's see here. Come on, Ollie boy. Wait. Why is Oliver saying that? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Drippy, and I think that's just mislabeled.
Come on, Ollie boy, cast keep heart and bring the love back into their lives.
Okay, we can easily do that. Give him a little bit of love, and he should be back to normal. So, here you go, merchant. And hopefully you're all fine now. And 3, 2, 1. Back to normal he should be. And we know that he shouldn't be acting like that since we've met him before.
Where am I?
Oh, you're okay.
Huh? Oh, it's you. I have had another funny turn. My head is in all muddle, and my memories are completely mixed up. But you don't want to dump your wife anymore, ain't it though?
Dump her?
Leave her, you mean, my dearest darling wife? Never. I love her more than life itself. Come on, man, for shame. If only you just had my lunch. Suppose that means he's better the way.
True.
Thank you so much. Here, this is for you.
A bottle of Nostrum and 1,500 guilders. Thank you. 5 more stamps. Always like to see me some stamps. And time to do her last one. She immediately got broken-hearted right after that.
Huh?
But dear, we're inches away from our dream coming true. At last, what's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter. I just think the whole shop thing might be no more than a silly fantasy.
What's wrong? Are you two fighting?
Not exactly. It's just, well, my wife has started to act strangely all of a sudden. Until yesterday, she was all fired up about her dream of owning a shop, but suddenly she's changed her mind. Oh dear me. Lost to shared goals. Sudden mood swings, classic signs of a marriage on the rocks, these are.
Mr. Drippy.
I was only joking, like. She's obviously heartbroken, ain't it? Lost her ambition she has.
A change of heart. With their shop in Ding Dong Dell due to open, one of the traveling merchants has begun to doubt the whole venture. A full set of missing virtues restore her ambition, and just like so, let's finish this up. And I believe we do have ambition on us, so I think we're fine. They're so close to achieving their dream. We have to help them the last step of the way.
That's a swearing Johnny boy. Now get out of there and grab some ambition.
And we already have that, so let's do this.
You got some ambition there, ain't it? Can't give heart and hand it over.
Okay, and just a little bit of ambition, and that is the last little bit of our locket for now, since we still have to go and grab some more in between cuts. But just like so, we're all done with these merchants, I believe. I don't think we have any more missions from them.
Our dream shop. What am I doing? There's no time to waste. We have to sell.
She's back. My dear darling wife's is back. All better looks like tidy.
Neato, now they can realize their dream together at last.
Thank you so much for your help. Here, take this. It's the least we can do. And be sure to visit when the shop opens.
A healing rain gem and 1,500 guilders, and 5 stamps. Thank you. And another merit card, stamp card, all for us. Thank you.
We've collected new alchemy formula on the travels too. Here. I'm sure they'll be more use to you than they will to us.
Ooh, thank you. I'll definitely take me some alchemy. Let's see what we got. Might as well. Skyfall Sword, plus 70. Wow. Okay, a Demon's Axe. Meteor Mallets. I remember the Demon's Axe. That's something we need to make for, the Master Alchemist. So that's going to be something we need in the future. Okay. And then we also have to use the Demon's Axe to make an even stronger weapon. That one's a hard one. The Master Alchemist is something that's really hard to do. But it's honestly worth it in the end because you get some really good weapons. So honestly, it's not the worst case scenario thing. So it looks like we got a little bit of things there. I don't think there's any more missions for Ding Dong Dell, but I do need to do a cut since I need to grab the pieces of heart here. So, BRB, and I'll see you all in Alma Moon next, or even Castaway Cove. Let's do Castaway Cove, I think. So, BRB, boys and girls. Okay, now that we're in Alma Moon, we have a couple missions here. We only have 2, but we're actually at the last 6 missions now. So, we only got a couple left to do.
I must leave the world of entertainment behind me. I cannot bring myself to practice anymore, let alone perform.
What are you saying? Did we not promise one another only yesterday that we would not rest until we had achieved our greatness together? Having a bit of a bond, is it? What is it all about, lovers tiff or something?
Mr. Drippy.
It's not a lover's argument. It is a far, far worse. My one and only darling dear has decided to end her career, in the world of song.
Oh no, that's her.
Do not make such a fuss. I have changed my mind. That is all. I can make my way in the world without it. I do not need to sing.
What? But you have talked about achieving fame as a singer since childhood. Did you not always tell me it was your greatest dream?
My dream, yeah, but that is all it was. What need have I for dreams?
What do you need for dreams? Honestly, a lot of things you can get from dreams. I have a lot of dreams myself, and honestly, they lead you pretty far away, so honestly, why give up on them? Mr. Drippy, do you think she's...
Heartbroken she is, robbed of the power to dream, drained of her ambition. What shall we do, Wally boy? Are you going to help her or what?
Mamuni Idol. A Mamuni woman has given up on a childhood dream of becoming a famous singer. Restore her ambition and tell her to follow her dreams. Okay, let's easily do that. We can't leave her like this. We have to get her ambition back. Okay, and we have the ambition from Castaway Cove, was where I went and grabbed some from. So let's do this. Don't worry, miss. I'm going to cast Give Heart and give you your ambition back. And just like so, let's give her a little bit of ambition. And we should be done with this mission. And then we just have one more for Alma Moon, which is for the love mission. And then we'll be all done with Alma Moon for the rest of the game until the post-game stuff. So, let's do this.
What is this sensation? It's as if a weight has been lifted from my soul. I must sing, or my heart will burst. Whatever was I thinking? How can I ever consider giving up my greatest passion? I must practice even harder than before.
Praise to be the ancients. You are yourself again, my dearest darling, and it's all thanks to you, friends. You have my undying gratitude. Here, this is for you.
3 patty cakes and 1,500 guilders. Thank you, buddy. And I believe the patty cakes are actually really good for special attack. So we have one all the way at the beginning of Alma Moon. So actually the fastest way to do this, instead of walking all the way there, we can actually do something like this and use travel, go to the front of Alma Moon, and there we go. We don't even have to walk all the way to the front of Alma Moon now. And it honestly saves us like 20 seconds of walking. So honestly, it's worth it.
What have I done with my life? Perhaps farming days are at an end. But
oh wait, that's her.
But husband, what has become of you? You used to love your Babana so.
Excuse me, ma'am? Can I ask what it seems to be the problem?
It's my husband. He suddenly tells me that he wishes to retire from his beloved Babana growing.
He does, but why?
He says that the fruit has become, that the fruit has been his life for so many years, no longer interests him.
I have given my life to the Babana, but no longer. Those accursed fruits will dictate the pattern of my days no longer. But Babana growing's all you know, ain't it? And what will everyone do without you to supply them with lovely, tasty, fresh fruit? That is not a problem. I will simply entrust my farm to the care of another, one younger, who feels the passion I have lost.
It seems kind of weird that he would just stop loving Babanas all of a sudden, huh, Mr. Drippy? Do you think he might be...
Yeah, I reckon he might be, Ollie boy. If you ask me, our friend here is lacking a bit of old love. We should help him out, ain't it?
Yeah, we should definitely. Big Babana love. A Mamuni farmer has suddenly lost his love for Babanas, the crop to which he devoted his life. Restore his love and get him farming Babanas once more. Okay, 5 stamps, always good.
Tidy, where's the love? You better find out.
Okay, so we got the love from Ding Dong Dell, if you're wondering. So let's do this.
You got the love there, ain't it? Cast Give Heart and hand it over.
Okay, let's give him the last piece of heart in our locket, and then we have to go and find some more in between cuts. So let's do this. Here you go, buddy. Here's the last piece of heart for Alma Moon for now. I don't know if there's any more for the post-game, but we're all done for now, because there's none more for the main story.
What is this feeling? I feel better. By the ancients, I must return to my farm immediately. My beloved Babanas will wither and die without my care and attention.
Nito, we healed him. Now he loves Babanas more than ever.
It seems I do. What is this you're doing, boy? Then you deserve thanks. Here, forgive me. It is a mere trifle.
2 slices of golden pie and 1,500 guilders. Thank you. And we're all done with another mission. 5 more stamps, no bonuses, but honestly it's worth it. So, BRB, because I gotta go find 2 more pieces of heart. So, BRB. Okay, now that we're back in Hamlin, we have 2 missions for Hamlin as well, which is Love and Ambition again. So, let's do our last 4 missions. We only got 2 more, which is in Castaway Cove, and then we'll be all done with all the main story side quests, which is really good. So, let's do this. Let's start off with this guy again, since this is the 3rd piece of heart that he's lost. So, let's see here.
No matter what I do, I feel so empty inside. Oh, I know. I know you, don't I?
Sure you do, sir. Say, you don't look so happy. Are you worried about your research?
Research? Pah. I've called it a day, I'm afraid.
Huh? But why would you do that?
How can I put it? I suppose you just couldn't see the point of it at all anymore. I have lost sight of my goals, of the high ideals that first inspired me to do my bit for progress.
But that's terrible. What happened?
Well, you might ask, Ollie boy. But you won't like the answer. He's lost his ambition, he has. If we don't give him his dreams back, his research will never get done.
The March of Progress. A Hamlin researcher has lost sight of the ideals that first inspired him, and resolved to abandon his life of work. Restores ambition so that he can resume his research. Okay, let's grab that. And with our ambition from, specifically, we got one from the Fairy Grounds, and then we got our one from, Hamlin itself, so that's pretty good. But we still need, another piece of ambition and another piece of love from somewhere, so once we get to Castaway Cove, we have to do another cut, since there's so many places we have to go and grab, pieces of heart for. So let's see here. Let's do this. We can't just let all this hard work go to waste. We have to help him, Mr. Drippy.
In that case, we need to track down a generous measure of ambition, sharpish.
Definitely. Oh yeah, it's time to cast Give Hearts, and give him back the ambition he's missing. Okay, just like so, let's give him the little piece of heart he's missing, and let's give him this small bit of ambition. And that is him done, I believe, completely. And hopefully his research gets along pretty nicely, honestly. And let's see here. Back to normal? Yes, he is.
Why, hello there. Why, there you are. They are. I can see them, clear as day. My goals, my ideals, my dreams. This is no time for idle chitter-chatter. It's full steam ahead for my research.
It sure is swell to see you with all your dreams back, sir.
I do believe you have come to my aid once again. There are no words to express my gratitude, but I do have this. I trust it will be to your liking.
A Whirly Whirly's Gem, which is a spell that, Hollow knew for quite a while. It was the only person on our team that knew that for a long time. It's not that bad of a spell, but I ended up getting rid of it for Hollow, because I got something better, which is, a thing called Twister, which is basically, you use the spell and no matter what, it's gonna hit them. Honestly, because fan abilities miss, but point spells always hit, it seems. So honestly, it just saves us a lot of trouble just getting the point ones better, because it won't miss any times, or any of the times you use it, so honestly, it's just better. Okay, we got one mission over here, and it's for this little doggy here, so let's use ourselves a Nature's Tongue. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to him first.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
That's enough, boy. Stop being in the infernal racket. Why won't you do as you're told?
Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh dear me, please excuse my dog's behavior. I didn't mean to alarm you.
Crikey, that's a fierce mutt. It'll have your hand if you're not careful.
Whoa, down, boy.
Whatever's gotten into him, he used to be quite quiet and obedient.
Them eyes don't look right to me, mun.
What's the matter, Mr. Drippy?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, I'm not. That poor dog's heart is broken. Lost his love for its owner, I reckon.
Jeepers, you mean pets can be broken-hearted too?
Of course they can. If you've got a heart, then it can be broken, ain't it?
Okay, a woman's best friend. A Hamlin woman is deeply concerned about her pet dog, who appears to be broken-hearted. Restore the dog's love, and rekindle his loyalty. Yes, sirree. And let's do this. A woman's best friend.
Right then. We best find a nice juicy lump of love for Fido here, before he eats someone.
Before he eats someone? I guess so, I guess.
Right, get out your wand and cast Give Heart, and put a bit of love back into the poor pooch's life.
Okay, give him a little piece of heart. And we're all done with Hamlin. In 3, 2, 1. Here you go, little buddy. I hope you like the little piece of heart that you need. I wonder if his face changes at all. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Nope. Oh no, he did change a little bit. Now he's barking like normal and wagging his tail. So I guess he did change.
He's finally stopped his infernal barking. Good boy. Do you know, I think, he might be back to his old self.
Gee, that sure is a relief.
My, you seem to have quite a way with animals. Thank you. I have something for you. I hope it's to your liking.
5 cheeseburgers and 1,500 guilders. Thank you, and we are done with another mission. And all done with Hamlin for now. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do a small cut here since I gotta go find 2 more pieces of heart since we're completely empty and we need both ambition and love again. So I'll be right back and we'll be in Castaway Cove. So BRB. Okay, now that we're in Castaway Cove with 2 more pieces of heart, one from one was from here, which we got our love from Castaway Cove, and then our ambition was found in the Fairy Grounds. And funnily enough, there was no missions for the Fairy Grounds. Out of all the missions we've done for today's episode, not a single one. That's actually surprising. But let's do this.
Oh dear, what am I to do?
What's the matter, miss? You seem kind of worried.
Oh yeah, it is. My beloved, I no longer feel anything towards him.
Gee, that sounds kinda sad. Did he do something wrong?
No, he's been a perfect gentleman. I simply do not care for him anymore.
Well, these things happen, Mon. He probably wasn't right for you then, ain't it? Best move on, I say. Plenty more fish in the sea.
But though I love him no longer, I still cannot bear to be apart from him. Oh, what am I to do?
This is really weird. Do you know what's going on, Mr. Drippy?
You know what, Ollie boy, I reckon she's broken-hearted. Probably like, someone's pinched her love, ain't it?
A young woman from Castaway Cove no longer feels any love for her husband-to-be. Okay, let's grab that, and let's finish it up. Unrequited love. Okay, let's restore love then. Come on, Mr. Drippy, let's go find some love so this couple can live happily ever after.
Tidy, let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking indeed.
You've got a hunk of love burning a hole in your locket, ain't it, Ollie boy? Then cast give hot, and help this poor dab out.
Okay, let's give a little piece of love to her, and we'll be done with pretty much almost every single mission. We have one mission left, and we're all done with every single side mission, and every other bounty up till now. Although, you guys haven't seen the bounty montage yet, so that's still coming, but that'll be after. Oh, I just pressed A through 2 of that. Oops. Let's hear. I'm pretty sure Oliver said you're back to loving him, right?
Of course I do. I love him. I love him as much as I did the day we first met. Thank you, young man. You have saved me. I feared I would never know true happiness. Please take this, though. It can express only the tiniest fraction of my appreciation.
3 fruit plans and 1,500 guilders. And there we go. 5 more stamps. Easy. Thank you. Another one done. Okay. So all we've got to do now, it looks like we're going to... I'm not sure who it is, actually, out of the people over there. I can't really tell. Maybe it's the mayor, but honestly, it looks like it might be someone else closer to us. And I guess we'll find out in a second. Nope, it's someone over here. It's this guy. Hello, sir. What's going on with you?
Why did I choose the accursed profession?
Huh? But I thought you weren't scared of the sea. Oh, it's this guy again. I thought you weren't scared of the sea anymore.
Oh, I am not fearful. It is just that I no longer see the point. Perhaps vision is not for me.
What? Why? You just got your own boat and everything.
But what good is one boat? I could fish for 40 days and 40 nights, but what would it truly achieve? When I was a boy, I was sure that I would one day command a fleet of fishing vessels. Just like my father before me. It was a foolish dream. Hang about. I know what's wrong with him. He's just lacking a bit of ambition, that's all. He doesn't think he'll make anything of himself as a fisherman, so he's thinking of chucking it all in. There's tragic.
What fisherman wants? A Castaway Cove fisherman has started to question his dream of owning a mighty fleet of fishing vessels. Restore his ambition so that he can aim high once more. Okay, and this is our final mission.
Right, Ollie boy. Let's go and land ourselves some ambition, ain't we?
Okay, and we have that for him.
Go on, Ollie boy, cast give heart and serve him up the ambition he needs to get back on this boat of his.
Okay, so let's do that. Give him the last piece of heart of our lockets for the final time this game until the post-game. And we are all done for the main story stuff. That means we're pretty much ready to complete the rest of the game. Because now that we're done with this, we just do story episode, story episode, story episode, story episode until we get a post-game. Which is really good. So, just like so, we're done.
Oh, what nonsense am I allowed to pass my lips? There is no reason why I should not have a fleet to equal my father's. My childhood faith was non-founded. Looks like someone's got his dream back. Indeed I have, and you are the ones I must thank. Please accept this simple gift as a token of my gratitude.
And there we go, a bottle of Sprite Dew and 1,500 guilders, and 5 more stamps, and we are done with all our missions. And there's only one way to prove it. 1 and 2. Okay, so the next time I will see you guys is right after the bounty montage that'll play right now. It'll play for about like 30-something seconds. I don't know the exact amount. But I'll see you guys right after that, and we'll end this episode off. So, BRB, boys and girls. Okay, now that our bounty missions are done, we are fully done with every single mission in the game. And as proof, all I have to do is just go to the bounty board over here, see that there's no errands, we have 41 stamp cards, and if we go to him as well for the Swift Solutions, no bounty hunt missions. And we are completely done for the main story. So, with that, we get to finally claim our rewards. And like I said, I was going to grab Jack the Giant Killer, and I actually think I remember what this is. I think you get 100 HP and 100 mana as Oliver, which is really good, honestly. So, let's grab this. Jack the Giant Killer. Would I like to exchange 8 merit stamp cards for Jack the Giant Killer merit reward? Yes, I would. And just like that, we are a whole lot stronger. Oliver's inner hero has awoken. Oliver's HP is increased by 100. Oliver's NP increased by 100. And just like that, we're basically, technically, like 1/4 times stronger than we were before, which isn't bad. Although we have 3 merit stamp cards and nothing to use for any of them. So technically, we can't do anything with the 3 merit cards we have for right now. But honestly, the next one I think I might want is maybe Jack of all trades, maybe, because it reduces the amount of magical power required to perform spells. So honestly, that one might be pretty good. But the drop rate for valuable items actually is smarter to grab since we have missions that require us to get valuable items. So honestly, maybe Jack-o'-lantern might be the thing that I should grab. So, with that, we're all done with today's episode, and we can finally progress with the rest of the story. So from now on, it's full speed ahead for story missions. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, we're going to finally start making our way towards Shadar, and make our way through the Miasma Marshes, and then through Nevermore. And then after Shadar, we're finally going to start meeting the White Witch. So, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.